What if I told you there's an AI that doesn't just write your research papers? It thinks like a scientist, formats like a designer, and references like a librarian, all at the same time? Meet Prism OpenAI. Here's what makes it absolutely insane. Prism combines three powerhouse tools into one unstoppable machine. First, LaTeX, the gold standard language that makes your documents look like they belong in MIT journals. Second, ChatGPT 5.2, the brain that analyzes data and generates flawless code in seconds. And third, Zotero and archive integration, which means it pulls relevant quotes and citations from millions of scientific papers instantly. Think of it as having a PhD assistant, a typesetter, and a research librarian working for you 24/7 for free. But here's where it gets wild. First up, writing and formatting. Picture this. You're writing a physics paper and need to insert Maxwell's equations. Normally, you'd spend 20 minutes fighting with equation editors, Googling syntax, pulling your hair out. With Prism, you just select cursor position and type insert Maxwell's equations where my cursor is, and boom! Perfectly formatted publication-ready equations appear instantly. We're talking gradient symbols, partial derivatives, vector notation, all flawless. If you don't like it, just press undo and compile. Tables? Same story. Imagine you've got experimental data scattered across 3 Excel sheets. Now here's the thing. Prism can't take Excel files directly. Yeah, I know. Kind of a bummer for data-heavy workflows. But stick with me, because the workaround is actually pretty smooth. First, export each sheet as a CSV, delimited format. Then upload those CSVs to Prism. Now tell it, from these 3 CSV sheets, create one comparison table and return it in CSV format so I can paste it back into Excel. And just like that, Prism generates a clean, professional table with proper headers, perfect alignment, and even optional statistical summaries if you want them. Sure, the extra CSV conversion step isn't ideal, but once you're in, the speed and quality, totally worth it. But here's my favorite part, the image converter. You sketch a rough diagram on paper, take a photo with your phone, upload it, and Prism transforms that chicken scratch drawing into a polished technical diagram with clean lines, proper labels, and consistent styling. It's like having a professional illustrator in your pocket. To add the original image and compare it side by side in Prism, simply use the Include Graphics function. It pulls in your original effortlessly, so you get a clean before and after view. Easy as that. Now, research and collaboration. Let's say you're writing about quantum entanglement. You mention Einstein's spooky action at a distance. Normally, you'd open 15 browser tabs, search through papers, copy citations, format them manually. Hours wasted. With Prism, you highlight that phrase, add an academic citation for the original Einstein-Podolsky-Rosen 1935 paper to this sentence, and update my LaTeX file and bibliography. And instantly, Prism scans thousands of papers, formats the citation, and drops it right into your bibliography. To change the style, just type, change my document to use APA style for the bibliography and citations. And perfectly formatted. When you're working with a team, collaboration mode takes it even further. Share your doc with teammates and everyone's citations stay synced. No more confusion over
which one's reference 23.
Prism manages everything automatically, and once your workflow is this streamlined, you're free to focus on what actually matters, learning deeper and faster. We also explore boosted learning. Here's where Prism becomes your personal tutor. You're reading about neural networks, but don't fully grasp backpropagation. Instead of watching a 40-minute YouTube video, you ask Prism, explain backpropagation like I'm a visual learner. And it doesn't give you a textbook definition. It breaks it down. It adapts to your learning style. Want math? It shows you the equations. Want analogies? It paints vivid pictures. Want step-by-step? It walks you through like a patient teacher. Quick revision mode is pure gold before deadlines. Upload your draft, and Prism becomes a brutal but fair editor. Tell him to review the following text and provide a concise analysis of its weaknesses, followed by clear, actionable suggestions to improve clarity, structure, and overall quality. It tells you, structure is bored but shallow, transition between sections are minimal, technical depth is uneven. Then it suggests specific fixes. It's like having a thesis advisor who actually responds to emails. One student told me Prism found a fundamental flaw in their analysis that would have gotten them destroyed in peer review. It saved them months of work. This isn't just a tool, it's your unfair advantage. It's the difference between drowning in research and dominating it. So if you're still formatting citations by hand, wrestling with LaTeX, or spending entire weekends on literature reviews, you're playing on hard mode, while everyone else found the cheat codes. Smash that subscribe button if you want more AI weapons that'll 10 times your productivity. Drop a comment. What feature blew your mind the most? And if you're a researcher, student, or anyone who writes technical docs, you need to try this. Now go absolutely destroy your next paper.